As much as I love Modern Warfare Zombies, nothing will ever beat round-based. Those of you that don't know, I just posted up a video last night, finally unlocking Borealis camo, and at this point I have nearly 200 hours in Modern Warfare 3 as a whole. It's a pretty even split of like almost 100 over in multiplayer and almost 100 over in zombies, as well as 2 Shrey hours over in Warzone. And I'm not gonna lie, the more that I played Modern Warfare Zombies, obviously I've been enjoying it the whole time, and I still love and enjoy Modern Warfare Zombies, but the more that I've played it, the more I got that itching for that classic round-based experience, until finally this morning I just broke. I was like, man, I'm loving Modern Warfare Zombies, but I need my round-based fix, and here I am, back on Black Ops 2, my favorite Call of Duty of all time, and furthermore, my favorite zombies of all time. Don't get me wrong, I love Black Ops 3, and objectively speaking, I would say that Black Ops 3 is, the most well-rounded, just bang for your buck, best zombies experience overall, but for me, yeah, it's nostalgia bias, I'm not gonna lie. In terms of gameplay, maps, everything like that, Black Ops 2 is just, it's my favorite, and yes, it's completely nostalgia bias. I have no problem admitting that. I love this game so much, and again, don't get me wrong, I'm still loving and enjoying Modern Warfare Zombies, but I needed my round-based fix, and I figured, I haven't played round-based zombies ever since Modern Warfare Zombies came out, since I've basically been living and breathing Modern Warfare 3, just trying to go through the ranks, trying to get the battle pass done, trying to get all the camos done, and now that I finally have all that stuff down, I'm basically almost max rank. It won't take me very long to hit max rank. My battle pass is done, I have all the mastery camos outside of bioluminescent, but obviously that's for the Modern Warfare 2 weapons, that's separate from the Modern Warfare 3 grind. In my mind, I got the camos that I wanted for now. I'll go back and get bioluminescent done after all the Christmas events are done. For now, I want to enjoy just, all the Christmas events. Once those come out, grind that out, make videos on that, but, until that event comes out, I really needed this round-based fix, man, and gosh, it feels so good to be back. Just seeing town again, with the round counter at the bottom, and just that classic sense of progression, I've missed it. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that I only want round-based zombies ever, that I'm not enjoying Modern Warfare Zombies, because, if you've been listening to the video up to this point, obviously that's not the case. I love variety. I love when they try to spice things up, innovation is the spice of life. Is that how the saying goes? Is it? No, not, it's variety is the spice of life, right? Something like that, but, innovation plays into that as well. So, I love experiences like that, and Outbreak, and, the other things that they've tried in zombies over the years, but, I've been playing Call of Duty since World of War back in 2008. Naturally, I kind of have a bias towards the round-based zombies experience, and no matter what they come out with, man, I'll always be running back to these classic games. I mean, look at me, man. Black Ops 2 has been out for 11 years. I'm still here playing it. Same with, World of War. I had played Call of Duty before World of War, technically speaking. My first Call of Duty was actually Finest Hour on the PS2. But World of War is the first one where it really just, it sunk its teeth in me. It really pulled me in. And it was because of that zombies mode. It really pulled me in there. So, it's been, over 15 years at this point, and I still go back and play that one. Whether it be Black Ops 2 and diving back in and playing Town, or going back to World of War and just, trying to see how long you can survive on Nocturne Toten, or going back to the catwalk on Doris. It's just, oh, man. As much as I love Cold War Zombies, right, from a gameplay perspective, Cold War Zombies is absolutely amazing, but one thing I will say is that in terms of the maps, D Machine, and this is gonna be really funny when I say this, the only map that has a true identity or personality to me is D Machine. And you want to know the funny part? That's literally Nocturne Toten. That's not even an original. I mean, sure, there's original parts about the map, but the part that holds the most personality to me is the outside of Nocturne Toten and then the inside of Nocturne Toten, not any of the facility stuff. I mean, sure, the facility kind of has a personality to it, I guess, but when I think about the personality of D Machine, it always goes back to Nocturne Toten, which again, that's, Nocturne Toten. I did truthfully love, all of the gameplay elements that they introduced in Cold War, and just, everything that they, brought into the game there. So, I do hope with, 2024 Call of Duty, whatever it ends up being called, there's a lot of leaks and stuff out there. I don't want to say it by name just because I don't know if I can get in trouble for any of that stuff, but I do hope they bring back a lot of the gameplay elements from Cold War. I just hope that they work to kind of bring back that feeling that we used to get, even in games like Black Ops 4. Say what you will about Black Ops 4, but even the maps in that game, think 9, Voyage of Despair, Blood of the Dead, Classified's a remake, but you know what I mean, Ancient Evil. All of those maps had such a strong sense of identity and purpose. When you think about those maps, you immediately, all these images just start flashing in your head. But then Cold War, somebody says Mauer or Toten, I don't know, I think about, when camping by the Wonder Fizz machine to grind out Dark Ether camo. Forsaken, I just kind of think of, slashing away the Abomination with, the Wonder Weapon. The boss fight in that map was pretty epic, too. Firebase Z, same thing, I just kind of think about, the Ray K, but that's the thing, right? When I think about Cold War maps, I think about the Wonder Weapon in the map and some of the bosses in the map, but I don't actually think about the map itself. But when I think about something like Origins, I immediately, I get all these flashing images in my mind of all the different locations locations in the map between the crazy place, spawn, the entire central point of the map, whether it be by Pack-a-Punch or where you build the stabs or Gen 4. Black Ops 3, shout out to people. I'm immediately thinking of all the places that are connected to each of the specific characters, and then, you know, the part under the map. Even something like transit, you know, you got the bus depot leading to the diner, to the farm, to the power station, to the town, and then it loops all back on itself. In these classic games, even for the maps that most of the community considers to be bad or subpar, even those had a stronger identity than a lot of the stuff in recent Zombies maps. And I know I'm gonna catch some flack for this, but, you know, say what you will about Vanguard Zombies, I even truly believe that Vanguard Zombies had a stronger sense of identity than, like, Cold War did. That game had a very unified art style, you know, with all, like, the demonic World War II stuff. Like, Duran Fong especially. I feel like Duran Fong truly captured the essence of, like, Vanguard and, like, that, like, World War II era zombies, like, with the snowy whatever. And, you know, once you teleport out of there and you go to, like, the multiplayer maps, and then it kind of takes you back to Shinonuma, sure, the identity gets a little mixed up there, but, like, that snowy, like, Stalingrad aesthetic, which I know that in itself is technically just Red Star from multiplayer, but still, they altered it enough to where it felt like, you know, it had that gritty identity that, you know, you would look for in something like a World War II Zombies game. Thermal Addicted, man. Archon, man. I mean, the boss fight in Archon was cool, but man, but then obviously, you know, like, the one that had the strongest identity, once again, ironically enough, it's a remake, Shinonuma. All that is to say, with 2024 Zombies, I really hope that not only we can get a classic ground basics, like, if they want to bring back this, like, extraction Warzone type zombies, but, like, I'm totally cool with, like, I've obviously been loving Modern Warfare Zombies. It's a lot of fun. I love this new formula. I love the new take on it. I would love to see them bring it back and expand on it and do new stuff with it, and, you know, just follow up on this whole thing. Maybe even in, like, a Modern Warfare 4, we get, like, Modern Warfare 4 Zombies, and they just expand on this formula. I would absolutely love that. But with that being said, I hope they don't abandon round-based, and I really do hope in 2024, not only can we get a new round-based experience, but I really do hope that they work on, but, you know, because like I said, in terms of gameplay, I feel like Vanguard and Cold War, specifically Cold War, Vanguard brought some of those elements in, but it was a little missed. So yeah, Cold War, just bring back the gameplay from that game, maybe improve on it a little bit if possible. I mean, I don't know, I feel like they got a pretty good thing going there, and then just really work on that identity. Just make sure each map really has a heart and soul, and it just sticks out in your mind, just something memorable. I'm not expecting every map to be like a Mob of the Dead or an Origins or an Horizon Drock or anything like that, but I mean, hey, if each map can at least hit like Zetsubou tier, then I mean, I'd be cool with that. I am hoping for at least like one true banger though next year, you know what I mean? Like, I don't care if there's only like one Origins tier or one Horizon Drock tier map, or even something that like gets close to that, like even like a Revelations tier map. I really want that type of map next year, man. This is another thing I love about round-based Zombies. I didn't even realize that we're heading on to round 9 already. I've literally just been sitting here like flapping my gums and just having a chill conversation with y'all. Like, you know, I'm still shooting zombies and I'm still actively having fun, but I'm able to like just gotta turn my brain off and do my own thing, but it's not mindless. You know what I mean? Like, I can turn my brain off and kind of just have fun and shoot zombies, but it's not absolutely mindless. It still takes, like, skill and, you know, like, actually having to, like, pay attention as you're doing it. Whereas with Modern Warfare Zombies, I will say there's a couple of times where it's either completely dead, or it's like you're just fully honed into the game. Unless you're chilling at exfil zones and farming up zombies at XP, then obviously that's completely different. Look, I don't want to talk about it. I shouldn't have tried quickscoping. That was my downfall. Now, Mystery Box, if you could, like, please give me a ray gun or, like, any other machine gun, maybe, or, like, okay, a cheat com, that's not exactly what I want. Okay, you know what? There we go. I'm down. That sucks. Now, we're not gonna play a full match on this map, but I at least wanted to boot it up just to, like, really drive that point home. When you first load into Mob of the Dead, I mean, obviously, you kind of just spawned in an Afterlife. Man, this is my first time playing this map on PC. Just, oh, man, just, everything cranked up to high. This looks great. But anyway, like, once you revive yourself, man, it's just, you're immediately hit with that atmosphere between the music, the art style, the graph, like, just everything going on here, like, all the, just the way that everything has been designed and laid out. You got blood smeared all over the place, bodies just lifelessly hanging there. You're in, like, it's clear where you're at, right? It's Alcatraz. I said it on the menu before you launched in, but, you know, in a game like Cold War, where, like, every map is just, like, the facility, you kind of lose something there, to where it's, like, you know, in some of these classic maps, the location of the map really played into the identity of the map, obviously, but, you know, we didn't really get that in some, like, Cold War Zombies, where some here, it's like, it's all about that Alcatraz jail aesthetic, and it's just, there's demons and death, and it's amazing. Who am I kidding? You can't boot up Mob of the Dead and not play it for at least a little bit. I'm gonna at least hit the box and see if we can get like a Blundergat or something like that. Mystery Box, can I please get a Blundergat? If I get a Blundergat, dude, I'll keep playing. Like, can I? Okay. Yeah, alright, you know what? It's not even worth going on. I'll just, no thanks. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. I know this video was kind of random, but this is just something that's kind of been on my mind. But both after playing Modern Warfare Zombies and now going back to round-based Zombies, and just kind of, you know, my thoughts leading up to Call of Duty 2024, just kind of what I've been thinking about. So now I'd definitely love to hear from you guys. Do you guys agree with anything I said in this video? Do you guys disagree with anything I said in this video? It's the internet. Everybody's gonna have their own opinion. Personally, I don't really have like a strong opinion or bias either way. Like, I'm cool with either kind of zombies. I'm cool with however they end up doing it. These are just things that I'm hoping and wishing for. But I mean, hey, even if not, even if they do end up just doing like generic facilities in Cold War, it's not a deal breaker for me, man. At the end of the day, it'll still be, you know, Call of Duty Treyarch Zombies. But let's be honest, as far as zombies is concerned, it's not impossible to beat that, but it's pretty hard to beat that. I say it's not impossible only because Treyarch also did develop Vanguard Zombies, so there's that. But anyway, as always, massive shout out, thank you to all the Patreons and channel members, thank you to all in the little bullets here, and a big shout out, thank you to all in the big bullets here, Middle asking me, Danny Manning, the biggest shout out, thank you to all in G tier run events, Sam Let's go. Thank you guys so much, you guys are literal legends. I love you. Thank you guys for watching. Amazing day, stay beautiful. I love you all. Peace.